From the dawn of humanity, the moon has captivated our imaginations. It hangs in the night sky, a luminous orb that has inspired countless myths, legends, and scientific inquiries. We've gazed up at it, wondered about it, and even walked on its surface. Yet for all our knowledge, the moon still holds many secrets. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite. It orbits our planet at an average distance of 238,855 miles. While it appears bright in the night sky, the moon doesn't emit its own light. It reflects light from the sun, which is why we see it. Throughout history, civilizations have attributed various powers and influences to the moon. While some of these beliefs have been debunked by science, the moon does have a profound impact on our planet and its inhabitants. Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of the moon, uncovering some mind-blowing facts and exploring its enduring mysteries. Ancient civilizations built observatories to track the moon's movements, believing it held the key to understanding the cosmos. The moon's phases have been used to mark time, creating lunar calendars that guided agricultural and religious practices. Eclipses, both lunar and solar, have been seen as omens, inspiring awe and fear in equal measure. The Apollo missions of the 20th century marked humanity's first steps on another celestial body, forever changing our relationship with the moon. The samples brought back by astronauts have provided invaluable insights into the moon's composition and history. Scientists believe the moon was formed from the debris of a colossal impact between Earth and a Mars-sized body, a theory known as the giant impact hypothesis. The moon's surface is marked by vast plains of solidified lava, known as maria, which were formed by ancient volcanic activity. Its surface is also pockmarked with craters from countless meteor impacts, each telling a story of the moon's violent past. The moon's gravitational pull is responsible for the tides on Earth, a force that has shaped our coastlines and influenced marine life for eons. Interestingly, the moon is in synchronous rotation with Earth, meaning we always see the same side of it, a phenomenon that has intrigued scientists and laypeople alike. The far side of the moon, often called the dark side, remained a mystery until recent lunar missions began to explore it. Looking ahead, plans for lunar bases and colonies are in the works, as humanity dreams of a future where the moon could serve as a stepping stone for deeper space exploration. So, as we continue to study and explore our celestial neighbor, the moon remains a source of wonder and inspiration, a constant companion in the night sky. Let's start with a fact that might just blow your mind. The moon is shrinking. Over billions of years, the moon's interior has been cooling and contracting. This has caused its surface to wrinkle like a raisin, forming cliffs called lobate scarps. Don't worry though, the moon isn't going to disappear anytime soon. The shrinking is happening very slowly. Here's another lunar surprise: moonquakes. Unlike earthquakes, which are caused by tectonic plates shifting, moonquakes are likely caused by the gravitational pull of Earth. As the moon's interior cools and shrinks, it causes stress to build up, resulting in these lunar tremors. And did you know that the moon has its own unique smell? Astronauts who have walked on the moon have described the lunar dust as smelling like gunpowder or spent fireworks. This peculiar scent is thought to be caused by the interaction of solar wind with the lunar surface. The moon doesn't emit its own light, it reflects sunlight. As the moon orbits Earth, the amount of sunlight reflecting off its surface that we see changes. This creates the cycle of lunar phases. The new moon is when the moon is between Earth and the sun. We can't see it at all because the sun is shining on the side of the moon facing away from us. As the moon continues its orbit, a sliver of reflected sunlight becomes visible. This is the waxing crescent moon. The illuminated area grows larger each night, progressing through the first quarter, waxing gibbous, and finally the full moon. During a full moon, the entire face of the moon is illuminated by the sun, making it appear as a bright, round disk in the night sky. After the full moon, the illuminated area begins to shrink, passing through the waning gibbous third quarter and waning crescent phases until it disappears again as a new moon. This cycle of lunar phases repeats approximately every 29.5 days. The moon's gravitational pull is the primary cause of tides on Earth. Gravity acts like an invisible tether, pulling on everything, including the water in our oceans. The moon's gravity pulls most strongly on the side of Earth facing it, causing a bulge of water or high tide on that side. Simultaneously, another high tide occurs on the opposite side of Earth due to inertia. Inertia is the tendency of an object to resist changes in motion. As Earth rotates beneath the moon, different parts of the planet experience these high tides. The areas between the high tides experience low tides. The sun also exerts a gravitational pull on Earth's oceans, but its effect on tides is weaker than the moon's because it is much farther away. However, when the sun, Earth, and moon are aligned, their gravitational forces combine to create especially high tides called spring tides. When the sun and moon are at right angles to each other, their gravitational pulls partially cancel each other out, resulting in lower than average tides called neap tides. Beyond the tides, the moon's wide-reaching influence. The moon's influence extends far beyond the tides. It plays a crucial role in stabilizing Earth's axial tilt, which is the angle at which Earth rotates on its axis. This stability is essential for maintaining our planet's seasons and climate. The moon also influences the behavior of some animals. For example, some marine animals like corals and crabs synchronize their reproductive cycles with the lunar phases. The moon's light is also thought to play a role in the navigation of nocturnal animals like bats and owls. While the scientific evidence is still debated, some people believe that the moon can influence human behavior, particularly sleep patterns and mood. The belief that the full moon can cause erratic behavior, known as the lunar effect, is a popular myth, but there is no conclusive evidence to support it. The moon and us. The moon has been a constant companion to humanity throughout history, shaping our myths, beliefs, and scientific endeavors. Ancient civilizations used the moon to track time, develop calendars, and navigate. The moon has also been a source of artistic inspiration, appearing in countless works of literature, music, and art. From Shakespeare's sonnets to Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, the moon has stirred the imaginations of artists for centuries. In more recent times, the moon became the ultimate destination in the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. In 1969, American astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon, a defining moment in human history. Section 7. Lunar Mysteries Yet to be Solved. Despite all we have learned about the moon, many mysteries remain. Scientists are still trying to understand the moon's origins. The prevailing theory is that the moon formed from debris ejected into space after a Mars-sized object collided with Earth early in the solar system's history. However, there are still unanswered questions about the details of this event. Another mystery is the presence of water ice on the moon. Recent discoveries have confirmed the existence of water ice in permanently shadowed craters at the lunar poles. This water ice could be a valuable resource for future lunar missions, potentially providing drinking water, oxygen, and even rocket fuel. The moon also presents opportunities for further scientific exploration. Scientists are interested in studying the moon's interior to learn more about its composition and evolution. They are also looking for evidence of past life on the moon, which could provide clues about the early history of life in the solar system. A call to exploration. The moon is a treasure trove of scientific discovery waiting to be unlocked. As we continue to explore our celestial neighbor, we are sure to uncover even more mind-blowing facts and solve some of the moon's enduring mysteries. The future of lunar exploration is bright. NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon in the coming years as part of its Artemis program. This time, the goal is to establish a sustainable presence on the moon, paving the way for future missions to Mars and beyond. Private companies are also getting in on the act, developing new technologies and spacecraft to make space travel more accessible and affordable. The era of commercial spaceflight is upon us, and the moon is sure to be a popular destination. Keep looking up. The moon is a constant reminder of the vastness and wonder of the universe. It inspires us to ask big questions, to explore the unknown, and to push the boundaries of human knowledge. So, the next time you find yourself gazing up at the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the moon in all its glory. Think about the countless mysteries it holds and the incredible discoveries that await us. And who knows, maybe one day you'll even get to walk on its surface yourself. Keep looking up and never stop exploring.